All right, people, it is your boy Mr. Cheap Sense here. Just walking in the door. I had to stop by Mom's house and see my grandmother, who has been here since last Thursday. I haven't seen her in a long time. She came down, or up, I should say, because she was in Alabama, which is where I'm from. And she's the one who actually raised me and my sister and my uncle until I was at least about 12 or 13. I think I was in the 6th grade when I moved up here. So my grandmother and my grandfather raised us, and that country lifestyle is what I'm all about. But for the most part, I stopped by to see her real quick and see what's going on over there. Just got in, and I'm about to give you guys my fragrance of the day. Thank you all for your feedback, for your comments, for your suggestions on ways for me to kind of make my own brand or signature channel. I'm guessing I'm not seeing what you guys are seeing because you are on the outside looking in, but some of you are saying that I'm different from everybody else, and that my channel is more real and more raw, and I appreciate that. Personally, I just speak from the heart. I just give you guys what I can give you. Like I always say, I'm not an expert in no way, shape, or form. I just actually just jumped into this game just because of a bad life experience I had. And I was trying to find an outlet from sitting in here being depressed all the time. And I found something that I love to do since I couldn't play basketball anymore, which is cologne. So you guys have helped out, and ladies have helped out a lot by sending me all kinds of samples and bottles of stuff and giving me suggestions. And I did the same in return. But the fragrance I wore today is one I actually picked up from Ross, and I'm gonna go ahead and show you the original first, since I'm on the subject. The original is not bad, but this one is a lot more sophisticated, more, I'll say more of like a date night, one of those sexy type fragrances. They really outdone themselves when they came up with the extreme version of this. But this one is Dunhill Desire. And that's the original one I had. And this smells good. It doesn't last as long as I would like it to, but it's a pretty decent fragrance. And this one may be one I let go also. I know you can probably find this one somewhere, and I apologize because I stuck my hand to my nose and I said I wasn't going to do that anymore, but it's old habits die hard. But anyway, I like this one. It's pretty decent. Would I buy this one again? No. But this one was referred to me by actually a customer at Ross. I had bought, I think it was one of the Perry Ellis fragrances, and it just didn't work for me. And I returned it because our Ross here, I can actually buy something, step to the end of the register out of the way, open it, smell it, and return it if I don't like it, without even leaving the store. So I returned the fragrance that I bought. I think it was a Perry Ellis fragrance. It might have been something else, but I didn't like it. And a customer actually grabbed this one and said, get this one. I got this one for, I think she said my son or somebody she bought it for, and she liked it. So I took her advice, and I actually like it. It's not the best fragrance in the world. Nothing really to run out, guys, and go try to break your necks to go find. That one was pretty inexpensive. But the one I found not too long after that is one I love very much so. I got I got 2 compliments off of this one today, and it is Dunhill Desire Extreme, and I love this bottle. That is sexy as hell. This kind of reminds you of Dior. Let's see. I think I have one here. When I first saw this bottle, that's what it reminded me of, was how Dior does their fragrances. It has that little straw that comes down that you, when you pump the atomizer, sucks up the juice. Well, it has that, like some kind of covering that goes along the line of that straw. And I don't know if you guys can see it down here at the bottom, but the straw comes out the bottom and it curves over this way. And same thing with this Dior, you can see it, it comes out the bottom and it curves that way. Well, it has that same, whatever this is covering it, it's in here also. This bottle is sexy as hell. And yes, it is the same kind of bottle, but it's more of a darker, a little bit darker color red. That is sexy as hell, man. I love this bottle, and it's big. Like, I don't know, the small one looks okay, but this one looks, the bigger one looks so much better for some reason. And that has that black top that goes along with it, much better than the fake chrome. Atomizer is pretty damn good. It's a damn good atomizer. I do not like these flippy top things. I hate those with a passion. But on this bottle in particular, it's pretty nice. It's not really in the way like most are bulky. They still are like right here next to the atomizer. So you got to struggle to try to push the atomizer. But this is nice. The fragrance is much stronger than this. And definitely different. It has a bit sweeter note in it than that. It's a lot stronger. That hence the name Extreme. Definitely can be worn on a date. Can be worn formal, like church, weddings, God forbid, funeral, anything with like a dress up type of deal. You could do this casual, but it would have to be not like t-shirt and shorts. It would have to be like maybe a button-up shirt and some jeans and some nice casual shoes. That will work for this. It's very nice. It's clean, fresh, somewhat fruity. I don't know if this will work in the heat. Yes, I wore it today, but I was inside the hospital, and y'all know it's like freezing cold in there, so it worked perfectly for me. People did smell it when I walked into the area. I actually didn't have to spray that much either. You know, one behind each ear, one on the back of the neck. I hit my wrists, my inner arms, and my shirt. Excuse me. And I probably didn't even need that many sprays, but if you see this one, don't pass it. It's a damn good fragrance. This is the extreme version of Dunhill. It says Dunhill London on the front, down here at the bottom. But on the bottom of it, it says Dunhill Desire Extreme. It's Eau de Toilette concentration. This is a 100 ml bottle, and don't make the mistake by not picking this up, guys. This is a very nice fragrance. Trust me. And 3 packages got shipped out today. Cody, yes, one of those is yours. I did send you the tracking number. Of course, I told you I couldn't take a picture. I'm back on that again. My email's acting up. It won't let me send pictures. So I did send you the tracking numbers. So go to the U.S. Postal Service website, USPS, and it'll show you at the top of the screen where you enter the tracking number at. That's where you enter it at. Now, I'm not sure if I went around lunchtime, the mail people should have picked it up by now. So I don't know if it's going to the postal service or what it should be, but you can check it and see if it's shipped out or not. But it may not get shipped out until tomorrow. So, also that reminds me, whenever I ship and I take a picture of the tracking number and send it to you guys, just because you see FedEx on the counter at the top of the picture, that does not mean I use FedEx to ship the package, because I don't like the post office lines. Like, their lines are ridiculous. You got 40 people waiting in line and it's only one person at the register, or 2 people at a register, and you got like 5 or 6 registers that could be open. But that's besides the point. That's the only reason why you see FedEx, you know, the little thing on the desk when you see the picture. I use them because I don't have to stand in line and wait. I just go in, they, you know, wrap up the fragrances, whatever they are. They find a particular box, put it in. I write out the sticker. They do whatever they got to do, labels, tracking stickers, all that stuff, and they send it with the post office people when they come pick up the packages. So FedEx is not the one that you get mad with, or me, when your package gets damaged or something like that. It's the U.S. Postal Service. So keep that in mind also, guys. Like, once it's out of my hand and it goes into the FedEx people's hand, and then the FedEx people lets it go with the U.S. Postal Service, it's in the U.S. Postal Service people's hand to take care of your package, not mine or not FedEx. It's the U.S. Postal Service, the ones that are throwing people's packages and dropping stuff on top of them and not caring. They probably using your box to stand on, to reach up on a shelf or something. Like, that's not on me. So please don't get mad at me and come at me sideways because you think I didn't ship something, or I didn't do this, or I didn't do that, or the FedEx place. No, don't blame me or FedEx. We did our parts. Blame the Postal Service. I've had an incident or two where a package came back damaged or something got shipped. I had a subscriber tell me earlier today that one of his bottles came back and the corner was chipped. I understand shit happens, especially with the U.S. Postal Service, because honestly, some of them people don't give 2 fucks. It's hot. They're underpaid, as they say. They deal with rude people all day. They deal with dogs. They deal with all kinds of stupid shit. And the last thing they care about is if your package got shipped in a timely and a good manner. Meaning the way it came in is not always the way that it's going to come out to you. It's probably going to get banged up, dinged up. So I don't know what else to tell you guys. I mean, I can only do so much. And, you know, I'm not going to take too many losses by trying to recover or replace things because of the U.S. Postal Service. All I can do is, you know, fill out a claim and see if they'll reimburse. I never did even go back and get the package that got damaged and sent back. But I don't think it's worth it, man. Like, I mean, I could probably give them some off-the-wall number and get some money off of them, but the hassle that I got to go through, I got to take a picture of the box, take a picture of the fragrance, take a picture of this, take a picture of that. Like, I don't have time for all of that, bro. That's why I just push that shit to the side. Whatever the other bottle, I think it was Penguin, the other bottle that my guy still wanted, it got scratched up, but it didn't break. I shipped that to him, and I just replaced it with 1 or 2 other fragrances and end the discussion. That's all I can do. I'm not going through all of that with the post office and filing claims and got to wait on them to do this and investigate that. Like, I don't have time for that, man. So anyway, not going to drag this on. I am out of here. Like I said before, Dunhill Desire Extreme. Make sure you pick this up if you see it. And here's to smelling good, guys. Peace.